Hello, everybody, and welcome back to lovely Vintage Story Brutal Mode. If you had a keen eye, you may have seen my stream just go up and then immediately come down. That is because, for some reason, OBS got rid of my lovely recording settings and just had a blank screen. So I panicked and I ended the stream. That's that's what happened there. I logged on to get this lovely screenshot and I started freezing. So I think we should maybe get a few more warm clothes before we continue building. But I don't really know what options we have. Again, I haven't played much brutal mode, or sorry, like wilderness mode before. So I've never really had to struggle through being cold. So let's see what we have. Some pelts. What can we use this pelt for? More importantly, what do we already have on? We've got our t-shirt sucks, so we can replace that. And maybe a coat would be good too. Okay. Arctic Fisher snowshoes. Those look cool. Arctic Hunter boots. Oh, they have to be red though? Why does it have to be red? Ugh. Arctic Hunter parka. Man, those are expensive. How are we supposed to get these? Embroidered stuff? Holy moly. Reindeer? Oh. Gee whiz. Crude hide bellows. That sounds like it would be useful. Fur-lined vest. That seems perfectly doable, except it takes leather. Okay, what options do we even have here? Okay, I guess we'll just focus on getting a shirt going. Warm robe. Nope. By golly. Is there anything here that's, like, doable? A fur coat is doable. It's a lot of hide, and it's all pelt, but I think it would go on over top of everything. That seems like the item. How do we get that? Bunch of pelts. Do we have enough? Pelt medium 2. I think those are medium pelt required. Yeah, okay, so 2. Okay, so we're just going to oil these up, and then they should be good a little later down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine by me. It's a little bit expensive, but... Oh, we actually keep some, and we wasted one of them. Even better. That's why you should read the crafting recipe before you... Oh, these are all pelt? Oh. More you know. Okay. In that case, let's just make it right now. And we put a knife in here. Boom. Fur coat. Perfect. Now surely we won't freeze. In fact, if anything, we might overheat. But overheating's not a mechanic in this game yet. Which I find to be very interesting. Because I feel like overheating makes perfect sense, especially when you have deserts. So it's like, what's bad with the desert if you can't overheat? And you don't need water. And it's like hot all year round. Oh my goodness, maybe I should go there and grow crops. I feel like that's the play. Oh, okay. I had a vision for what I want to actually do with this house. And I don't have any idea how that's actually going to turn out or shape up. Man, there's so many hides around. Let's grab some more lovely dry grass, just so we can make more mud bricks. Okay, that scared me. And I don't have my falx again. Man, one of these days, it's gonna end horribly. And really, it quite frankly should have already ended horribly. I've done so many stupid things on this file. We also need clay, I'm pretty sure. But I'm forgetting where that is. No, we have a bunch of clay. I remember grabbing like a ton. This doesn't take out the sapling, does it? Okay, good. That should be plenty. And light mud bricks. I need sand for. And the dirt. Shale gravel. Where's the sand at? It's probably in the house. I feel like I would have left it there. One of my lovely commenters who commented maybe not 10, 15 minutes ago. Maybe it's a little longer than that. Said that... What did they say? That I should probably wait to get iron tools before building, or that most people wait to get iron tools because the durability is so much better. So that was the rebuttal to my complaint that building was extremely expensive. Okay, 20 more, 24, and I'm gonna take down that wall. Like this. I'm getting rid of this. Maybe I should just break all these with my hands. They also said a shovel's good for these, so let's do that. I feel that's the wisest decision. Hopefully that extra 2 degrees is enough to let me stay out here for an extended period of time. Okay, good. Oh, sorry guys, broke the rule there. That was a floating block. My apologies. My bad. Run ruined. Restart. From the top. New seed. Oh man, that I would... Yeah. I can't imagine what it would be like to have to die and start somewhere else on this, especially this time of year. Yikes. Not very good at all. Okay, so I was kind of like sketching this out at my desk today at work. And I'm thinking I might redo this part, actually. I know, crazy, right? So let's do this, grab you. I still want this back wall to be the storage, but I think we can do a little better. Also, if I break these with the shovel, do I always get them? Because it seems to be... Oh, never mind. It's just so rare that you don't get it, so really it's not too bad. Okay. So, I was thinking of having these be kind of more individual rooms. How one would do that, I'm not entirely sure. If I went like this, and I'm okay having it be like pretty open still. See, now this gets a little interesting too, because that's fine. This would have to be a log block going up. And I could do the same over here. I was kind of thinking I'd end up with another room in the middle, but I think that might be a little bit overkill. That's fine with me. This way, it's a little more... I mean, you got the loop, which is good. That's essential for a Flintmaster house. You need the loop. And we got this, a little escape hatch, too. It's perfect. And... yeah, and then this still is pretty cool, because you can see over into there. I think this is good room size-wise. So let's put all these away. Now the scary part is having enough maple, or what is this, walnut? I always mix up my logs, even though they're very distinct to do this. That should be fine. Let's grab some of this. Now I have to use full blocks now. I can't cheat like our outside walls. And I placed them that way. Okay. Good stuff. I don't know how to feel about this. Does it actually have an outside face? It does. Ooh, okay. I also don't know how to feel about that one, to be completely honest. I feel like I could have some fun, like, chiseling that to curve into it, but... it's okay. That's honestly, though, like, realistically, if you were building, that's probably how you'd do it. Because this needs to be stable, so you'd have your pillar, and then you could lean into the pillar. I might also have these just be floor to ceiling, so who knows if we even need it like that. Already, I think I'm going to do these floor to ceiling. It makes it feel more open, which is, you know, not necessarily what we want, but also, yeah, this is good. This is getting good. Okay, we'll throw those in there right now. Yeah, I dig it. We can divide this room. It's a little odd that that isn't square. It's stopping me from just bringing this down, like, through one more. Like, nothing, right? I can just do this. Like, why not? I mean, it's the same problem, but over here. But that looks a little bit nicer. I can also, in a pinch, make this 2 different rooms now. Which I might do. Because, you know, we got that. Which also frees this up to be normal blocks. It's big brain. Okay. Just need 2 of these, so we'll do that. Don't want to be wasting if we can help it. Okay, yeah. So this room already is like big enough for all the chests that we'll ever need. So it's kind of good that we have a cordoned off area here. We could do a lot more decorative things. So shale we need a lot of, and it's brutal on our pickaxe durability. So we might chill out on that one for at least a bit. Let me grab an estimate of what I need. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 9. Basically like 2 stacks, we'll say, of shale, including this room. Yeah, like 2 stacks of shale. Which is a lot, but it's not undoable. Is it actually undoable? It's like a whole copper pickaxe worth of shale. Yeah, I'd rather focus on the roof in the meantime. Let's make a swing through the farm, because again, these are going to start just dying, I think. If they haven't already. Get some of you. Fennel is... Ah, you're not going to make it. Turnips? Nope. I actually don't think there's anything else ready here, so maybe we could just double back and swing by tomorrow. Right. In we go. Man, I'm really going to miss this old house, though. Oh, and actually perfect timing that we're freezing now. Right as soon as we get home. That's not so bad. Throw on a log. Heat up. Good, good. Yeah, so conglomerate as well. We need a lot of. Man, there's a lot of bauxite, actually, in that dungeon. I wonder if we could build with bauxite. I don't know what we would build with it, but it's good to keep that in the back of my mind. You never know when you might need a aggressively orange structure. Actually might be good for like big markers. Food for thought. Medium pelt. Okay. Clean up our inventory just a smidge. How many of these does that make? 2. So that's 32 slanted Ceramics. That's so expensive for a roof. Why did I make these? Oh, for the little cabin. That's right. Which we should finish anyway because it looks cool. Gosh, what can we do? Let's look up, like, roof. We can make wooden roofs. I think that's probably the easiest. What pairs well with this wood type, though? Because we're not going to be able to do walnut. It's just too expensive. There's, like, slate roof, right? Again, we don't want to be doing that because it's really expensive. Although it would kind of look good. It'd look very ominous. What else can we do? Thatch? Nah. Slanted sod roof. How do we make this? Oh, it's cheap. It's really cheap. Ooh. Again, not the... In my opinion, I don't think the sod roof is going to look very good with this kind of color palette we've got going on. So maybe I'll pass on that one, but we'll put a pin in it. Copper. Now that's extremely expensive. Who in their right mind is going to be doing that? At least at this stage of the game. Purple heart, my beloved. I will never see you, so we can't use that. Are those really all our options? Ooh. Okay, let me get a close look. Let me think about it. We also need to think about kind of what roof shape we're going to have, even. I don't necessarily need anything super tall. So, I'm okay. Gosh. Indecision is crazy. But really, it's like everything's so expensive nowadays. Okay, let me make a pine one. Oh, it's incredibly expensive. Oh, gosh. What I get for trying to compete with Rowan. What's that look like? I mean, it matches the floor, but I think it might be too jarring against, like, what we have out here, right? You know, there's something to be said about it, but it's quite... Okay, let's compare all the wood types we have, like, a ton of. So I'll leave this here right now. And let's go get some oak. And try that as well. We can also try birch. Highly doubt birch is going to have anything good, though. Oak log. Good. Okay, what's this look like? It's a bit dull, but it might work okay. Then again, now the inside of our house has 3 different wood types competing with each other, which... I don't know, I built a Minecraft house like that kind of once, and it was a good vision, but it didn't work super well. Which is my way of saying I might just have to go with pine and suck it up. Ooh, but it's kind of nice too, though. It's not going to draw as much attention to itself. It doesn't pair super ugly with that. It's okay. Do we have a lot of oak trees around that we could go check out? Like, is that something we have available? Solid oak door. Let's just throw this in here. I feel like I just gotta run out there and get whatever I can. So let's wear our indestructible armor. And get out there. I don't think I need the saw on me. Leave it there. Arrows, flint, food, that's all pretty much a necessity. Bandages are a must-have. The bow and arrow probably should be in my inventory. Okay, let's go get some oak. I I swear my loyal commenter is gonna be like, man, I hate the pairing that you did for your house. I'm gonna feel so defeated. Okay. Hopefully the bears stand out like a sore thumb, so I don't just, you know, bump into one. That would be less than ideal. Okay. Oak trees. Where art thou? Wait, aren't there like massively big oak trees around? I'm pretty sure there is. Like those are... So really we just need like 2 of those and we're kind of set. So it might actually be ideal for a lot of reasons. Is it warm over here? It is a little warm over here. 2 degrees Celsius. Beauty. You know, I've had people at work now. Oh! You wanted to contribute to chat? Well, hello, world. I know you can't hear me, and I know you're out and about doing things. But it's good to see you. Good to have you around. We're getting some oak for our beautiful house. So that's good. I'm going to say TY in the chat. Okay. My unofficial and impossible verified quest log for you. Oh yeah? What is that? I'm listening. I'm ready. It's gonna be like play UFO 50. 1, slay a wild beast. Okay. I'll do it. What's the second one? Kinda scared. He could say some crazy things. Go to chapter 1 location. Oh, there's a wild beast right there. I think that's... We're just gonna go get that right away. While he's thinking up another one. He won't have time. That's a wild beast. It's gonna fight me? Oh, it is gonna fight me. That's a... Yeah. Boom. Quest completed. Discuss your recent restaurant going experiences. That's another good one. I can do that. Maybe I should hang on to these quests a little bit longer, just so that I can like sprinkle them out over the video. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do that. Are there any other oak trees around here that are big enough for me to grab? I'm trying to like think in my head. Maybe that way there's one. But it's okay. We'll work with this amount of wood. I doubt it's enough, but we can give it a try. And we'll at least have part of our house roofed, which is big. I swear this run is farther coming back home than it is going out that way. Hardest difficulty, give content updates on vintage jewelry and random Mondays. Oh, that is a good one, actually. Yeah, people at work are asking me about vintage jewelry now. They're like, hey, when's the next one coming out? I'm like, Saturday. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told people. So, you guys can expect Saturday vintage jewelry. Though yeah, we'll see. I say we'll see as it not as me saying I'm not gonna do it, but I don't want to make more promises for things. It's hush hush secret. But I have filmed the first pie video. I'll say that. It's in the backlog now, okay? It'll come out. It was interesting to say the least. Very dry. Very, very dry. And perhaps it was the flour that I used. It was not very good flour. It is not one that my character currently has available in this vessel. So it wasn't rice, it wasn't rye, it wasn't spelt, it wasn't flax. I'll give you that. Which I think narrows it down to 2 types. Farewell. world, thank you for stopping by and dropping in some lovely things for me to chat about, which will be great. Is there no chat on the screen? There isn't. Oh my goodness. Man, I swear, OBS crashed on me one time, and now everything has gone away. Oh well. Something for me to fix in the future. Yeah, leave that there. I don't mind if that turns to rot. Oh, more compost. Great. With that, let's load up another barrel and seal it. And we'll condense that. Good. So we can kind of... We're making our way towards more Terra Preta. Is it nighttime? Okay, it's almost nighttime. Let's munch on this. Okay. Roof time! The most enjoyable part of Vintage Story. In someone's opinion, at some point. Maybe not my own. I don't need this. I'm just gonna toss it over there. Okay. Let's use these ladders. Let's hop up on this roof. Now, I can do a bit of an overhang if I wanted. And I think that is the play. To do an overhanged roof, like, by a block. It might be a bit odd with this, though. Well, we'll take a peek. We'll see what it looks like. I've done this a fair few times, and there's, like... Hi, buddy. A few things that can come up that I don't like. Did I swear I'm seeing things, and it's really freaking me out. It's like in real life, too. Just turning into Loopy Rabbit. What was that? Why did I come back? See, now I'm losing my mind. Completely and utterly. We're here for the saw. That's right. Okay. Okay. So what was the other quest? An update on Random Mondays? Guys, I really want to do Random Monday. I was sitting down to stream Vintage today, and my soul was like, man, I love Vintage Story so much. I love it so much. Go away, Shiver. I was not about to diss the game you're in, okay? But part of me is like, man, I kind of got a zomboid itch. Like, I feel like it would be kind of fun to stream, like, a different game every now and again. So, oh man, these are really expensive. So that's what I was thinking. Just, like, maybe I could stream something else and see how it goes for, like, a Monday. Or, like, you know, one day. And if people like it a lot, then I'll keep doing it. And if not, then we move on because it was a gimmick episode anyway. That's a corner piece, so... Now, honestly, let me just do all of this first. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So I need to place you like that. It's... okay. This is going to be a bit annoying. Sit... Oh, really? Does it matter that much? Not really, but I kind of want it to look nice. Like, you tell me if I do this, it doesn't... Really? What if I do that? No? Is there no way to orient this the correct way? Like, by just placing it on the ground? Like, I have to place specifically on that block face, which I don't have access to. Okay, maybe we will do the roof as we go, because it's going to be difficult with us, it seems. Let's make a bunch of those. And we need one of... How do you make the other one? It's like... this one is the one I need. Oh, okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. 8 of those is good too. Okay. And now my inventory's full. Let's just get a bunch of those. Okay, awesome. Jump here. Place you. Now we're good. And we can enjoy our lovely roof building experience. Rowan will never see it coming. Also, if you have no idea why I'm talking about Rowan so much, we have a competition going on, an unofficial building competition. And, you know, it's been up in the air for the past while. And I was like, you know, I'm going to build a sick house. It's going to beat you as soon as we're in wintertime because, you know, now I have a lot of downtime. I can't go out and do as much as I want to do. So that's what this is. Okay. And like that. Good. 10 more. Yeah, these are pricey, but at least the trees have a bajillion logs. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, vintage story. Don't do me dirty. It's kind of cool that it blocks all the light. Up we go. I'm okay working with extra food costs. It's not a big deal, in my opinion. Place you to place you. Okay, and you need to be like that. Oh, awesome. And you to be like... My goodness. Does it just always need to be? Wait, what am I doing wrong? Hello? How did I do this over there? How did I do that one? Oh, I guess... Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Yeah, roofing really is the worst. Do you do roofing as a profession? That's off to you. I feel like it's actually it'd probably be a little bit less frustrating than this. Like for how you put the roofing down, but maybe not. Maybe that's the most like ignorant thing I've said all stream. And to be honest, you know, I take it back. I bet doing actual roofing is significantly more annoying than anything I could muster in this game. If you do roofing, and especially in the summertime, well done. You're doing a good job. It's very hot out. Congratulations. If I see you up there, maybe I'll throw you a Gatorade. Okay? Is that a promise? No, because I might get in trouble for throwing Gatorade at people on top of roofs. I need, like, all of this. Maybe I'll go to sleep. I feel like that'll warm me up, right? That's how that works. I also don't need this armor on. Dang it. Okay. Put this here. Okay. So at 1 degree, we start freezing, which is not ideal. Are we getting warmer? Oh, we are. Okay, good. We need that. Munch, munch. Okay, we're max body warmth. That's good. What time is it? 6 a.m. Okay, it should be warm out here. Sun's up, right? Oh, the sun's not really up. Darn, okay. I love how it can snow overnight and, like, it actually accumulates when you were sleeping. That's a very cool feature. Okay. We'll head in here, and we can go like this. Good. Four, five. Okay. Bring it back here. At least the second layer is going to be way easier. That's the wrong block. That's fine and dandy. And we go like this. Good. 2, 3. Will we need another tree, though? My gut is saying we absolutely are going to need another tree, which is a bit of a bummer. But I feel like that's kind of the name of the game with Vintage Story, though. It's like... It's a grind to get enough resources to do anything meaningful. But, again, I've said this a billion times, and I'll say it again. Yo, it's Vintage Story. Hello, Dragonfire. Welcome to Vintage Story, but I'm actually insane, and I'm playing on uber super difficulty. I love this game. I also love this game. It's a great game. It's a beautiful game. Am I complaining about roof placement and resource management? No, I'm praising the game for having good on at least one of those things. Do you play Vintage Story, or you primarily watch it? What's your thing? There's a lot of people that tune in that play, and they give me all these sick tips that I never thought of before. Actually, yeah, like one guy, he goes through, he doesn't even... You made it harder? Oh, I made it so much harder. You should look in the description. There's a whole type up of it. But if you're not gonna go down there, it's like oh, what is it? Months or longer. Which doesn't sound like a crazy one. The hardest thing is I made it so crops drop 1/4 of their original drop rate, and that applies to the changes they made to grain. So sometimes I break grain and I don't get any grain from it. Like that. That's how bad it is. So it was a slog getting to where we are now. Like, look at this farm. This is year 1, by the way. I had to farm all of this in one like starter season, and I'm still scared that it's not going to be enough food. That's the difficulty that we're at. So yeah, it's a pain. I actually made a mod for the drop rates. So if you're into that kind of thing, I could probably post that mod. Although making mods in Vintage Story, incredibly easy. I might make a video just showing people how to do that. Why must you torture yourself? I don't know. I love survival games, and I love what Vintage Story has to offer in that department. Because of how long of a game Vintage Story is. Like, I'm 44 hours into this file, and it's like I haven't even done chapter 1 yet. It's like I've got so much to do, and it's like I want to elongate that experience and make the reward so much more, well, rewarding. And I think it's been working pretty well. Oh yeah, and Temporal Gears only give 1 respawn, and it's Wilderness Mode spawn radius. I haven't died yet. And I have a lot of Temporal Gears. I got very lucky. So, yeah, you know, it's honestly, the game's treating me pretty good. Salutations, neighbors. Hello, Timonger. Welcome to... Well, you know what you clicked on. You know why you're here. No. We're putting a roof on our new house. And I think it's already starting to shape up pretty good. Now... This will be interesting. I think... Yeah, we're going to bring this across. We're going to have probably an attic. But, yeah, we'll see. 1 respawn, just make it hardcore while you're at it. Honestly, I didn't want to make it hardcore because I figured it would actually be harder, not as hardcore. Now, I'll explain why as I place these blocks incorrectly. If you play hardcore and you die, you say, oh, shucks, the run's over. Better start a new file. But on this one, if we die, I've made a promise that I have to keep playing on this save. So if I died right now twice and couldn't pop my Temporal Gears, I'd just be somewhere random in the middle of winter. And I feel like that is interesting content. So that's why I think in this specific case, the current settings might, like the current respawn settings, might be harder than hardcore. And yeah. But thankfully, though, we haven't died, which is great. And we've gotten pretty lucky, all things considered. We've gotten chased by a bear. Some really weird temporal shenanigans started happening, and like I was screaming my head off. And then the next day, my neighbors were like, "Man, sometimes it gets a little noisy." And I was like, you don't say, neighbor." I agree. Sometimes it does get a little noisy. Maybe I'll tell Dave to keep it down next time. Oh yeah, we're burning through wood left, right, and center. And we're probably going to need another axe. Or saw, rather. Do you prefer vanilla or modded more? Vanilla, for sure. The only mod I have on right now is a mod that I made. Just for the drop rates. I know modded has a lot to offer. And to be frank, I don't think I can really make an opinion on modded yet. Because I haven't really dabbled in it. I'm still having an overwhelming amount of fun with the base game, so I figure why spoil myself with a mod when I don't necessarily need it yet. That said, I do play a lot of modded Minecraft, so that's kind of up my alley, so I probably will check out mods at some point. They do interest me. Okay, yeah, I mean the roof's flat, but I mean that's kind of what you like. What roof isn't really? I'm looking around in my apartment and it's a flat roof. It's very modern. Okay, let's go warm up and then head out and get some more oak. I might need more axes. Okay, let's warm up. Do you have anything I can burn? Very Minecrafty roof. Yeah, it is very Minecrafty. It's gonna go up more. Let me explain. It's gonna go up one, and then probably up again. In some parts, I might do a balcony on the top. There, I'm starving. Okay, I gotta. Not to say it's not gonna be slightly Minecrafty, but I want to make it. I'm doing hand motions. You gotta just believe me, okay? It's gonna have some panache when I get there, because again, we're in that building competition and we need to really lock in. How long did these burn for? And sorry, did you say that you play Vintage Story Dragonfire? Is that something that you're into? You jive with? Oh yeah, this is warming us up nicely. Let's put our building materials in here and up here. Let's grab some flint. Man, I really don't know my own chests very well. Okay. And Tay, how was your day? If you're still lurking there. I do. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Now I'm going to ask you the controversial Vintage Story question of the year. How do you feel about the new berry bushes? Oh yeah, I also quartered their drop rates, so really they're unusable in my current run. But you know, I'll share my opinion on them after. Okay, are we warm enough now? We are. We don't have that much inventory space. Long weekend. Friday is holiday. Oh, that's well done. That's a score. What holiday is it? I don't have a holiday. Well, I'm in Canada, and Canada gets a lot of stat holidays. Like, they get one, like, every month. Or just about. Like, we get 2 in September, and I'm like, guys, why are we doing this? I mean, I'm not complaining, though. I get paid on my stats, so. More the merrier. They're nice, but some are harder to find. Yeah, that's fair. I agree. I actually really like the change to the berry bush. I honestly do think they should do something similar, maybe not as granular, for the trees as well. just because it's like it is something that you should be able to take care of. Like, I think the tree should be fine on its own, but like if you want to take care of it, you can get better yields out of it. You know, it's like if you're pruning it and you're like doing all these things, maybe it speeds up how fast it grows. You know, just ways of engaging with it, but like where it's not gonna just die on its own if you leave it. You know what I mean? I think it would be cool like that. Okay, yeah, let's go find a tree. We're armored up. Yeah, we're armored up. Give me my bandages. There's a mix of trees down there. There might be another oak that's big enough. We haven't really been down that way too far, so it's worth checking out. We did actually clear some trees here, just so we'd have a better walk through, so, you know, might as well use it. Man, it's like always when the game goes quiet, I feel like I'm just gonna get mauled by a bear. And that's gonna freak me out. Okay. Is that oak right there? I think that is oak. Let's just snag that. It's a small one, but any helps. Okay. Gotta be on high alert. Yeah, the real shocker, like, I took a break from Vintage, like, I didn't stream for a week, and then I came back and got, like, hit by a goat, and was like, ah, yes, the game hates me. Because it did, like, half my health, and I'm playing as Blackguard. So the new update ruined my mod list? Yeah, I feel like that tends to happen. It's a shame. Do they actually have, like, old versions of Vintage, like, that you can download? Is that a thing? Actually, that was a lot of oak in that tree. Like, do they have an archive? Like, could you go back and play it the same way that you can do with, like, Minecraft? I feel like, yeah. I feel like they should. Yes, kinda. Oh, okay. That's fair. Could probably get at least one more oak tree. Oh, there's an oak tree. What's that? What's that right there? What is that? Is that a block? Or is that something? It's like I see a leaf coming through it. That looks like something. Or am I tripping? I am officially tripping. By golly. I believe you can play older versions. Don't know how, though. Yeah, that's fair. Let's make 2 more axes, because you never know how big this tree is actually going to be. How many is this? 60, 70, 55. Okay, yeah, well, let's just grab it. It's fine. Have you beaten Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, Dragon? And what do you think of the devs with their comments about Chapter 3? Honestly, kind of made my day, their comments about Chapter 3, but also kind of broke my heart. They were asked in an interview, they were like, hey, what do you, like, how's Chapter 3 coming? And they're like, we haven't really thought about it that much. Like, we have, like, a rough idea. It's like, oh, it's sick. I feel that. There's another oak tree here. Is it big? It seems really big. Oh, that deer scared me. It's still scaring me. Okay. Let's grab this. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I've been just vibing without progressing the story. You know what? That's fine. I will say the most magical part of Vintage Story for me was beating Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 completely blind. So the first world I made, or like probably was the second world I made, I honestly booted up Vintage Story for the first time and was like, man, I don't really like this game. But I didn't understand the depth that the game went to. You know, I'm very apprehensive of new things, okay? So, yeah, I booted it up, gave it a whirl, was like, meh, it's not really for me. But my first, like, real file with my brother, we went from, like, the start of the game all the way to the end. Magical. So magical. Like, the game, I don't know if you've been spoiled. I won't spoil too much, don't worry. And by too much, I mean, like, anything. I'll just say the game does things that are like, whoa. Did the game just do that? And to me, that was enough to, like, sell me and make it very magical. Like, something that, you know, Minecraft wouldn't dare to do. Man, Minecraft makes me sad with the updates. I'm gonna be real. Like, they just seem so... How do I say? Like, there's cool things in the updates, don't get me wrong. Like, sulfur cubes are cool. They're definitely very modern Minecraft. Like, they have that feel. Like Happy Ghasts, you know? But the updates are very... Like, I don't know. They feel like I'm just, like, stacking a bunch of individual boxes next to each other. Whereas, like, Vintage Story feels like they're just, like, they're building one coherent thing. For the most part, in my opinion. Of course, there's... Where am I? I'm lost. Oh, we're over there. Okay. That's how I feel. Oh! Monger. Coming in with the information on what stat holiday it is. Thank you kindly. I have no idea what you just said, but... Struggling... Healthy, dormant. Healthy, dormant. Okay, can they die, actually? The bushes? Is that a thing that can happen? Oh, and 5 degrees Celsius, all of the snow has melted away. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Crops are doing crop things. I mean, let's grab the saw and just head back up there. Might make a tin bronze one. Depending on how the derb is doing. 68? Yeah, we should probably make a tin bronze one. Let's do it. Put you there. And grab a brown coal is fine. Actually, we'll use black coal because we're almost out of it. And I feel like it's not... Actually, is it good? No idea. We are in winter right now? Really? Like, wait, what was that in comment to? We are in winter right now. It's November. But in real life, it's May right now. So for me, it's the summer. I should definitely grab these. I just don't have the space for it. Let me run over in here and drop off a bunch of wood. Two. Perfect. Okay, let's grab those crops and then run back and smith up that saw so we can finish up the roof. And it'll be majestic. Is it gonna be super flat? Probably. Anything in here done? Fennel, please? Nope. No fennel yet. And I love fennel. Like, real life, I was doing vintage stewery. It's so good. Is our winter down here? Oh, yeah. That checks. That's cool. Sort of. Wait, so are you watching this in the morning? What time is it for you? It's also, like, very hot up here right now. Not gonna lie. In my opinion. Because I'm right by the water. So it gets very humid. It's a very different type of heat. But it's good. It's nice. It's like, yeah, super hot, but like not get sunburnt. It's 2 p.m. on Friday? Oh my goodness, you're lucky. Right now it's Thursday for me. Okay, that is Still heating up? No, that's good. Why do I have the... Okay. Sometimes I question my decisions. That's the spare one. Let's use you. Okay, and the tongs. Saw blade. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, this is like, I don't know. There's so many, like... I guess these are technically, like, little intricate sub things that you can do. But I don't know. It feels cohesive. Whereas the Minecraft updates feel so... Well, they're unconnected, I guess, right? Like, there's some stuff in Vintage Story you don't ever have to engage with. Like, brewing or, like, honey. But, like, I don't know. So much of the base game already just feels so connected. And then the fact that they're doing chapters just gives them a really easy way of connecting new features by just making them important in a certain chapter. 16 Celsius or less is very cold for us. Oh, it's, what is it over here right now? I'm in Vancouver. But it's... Oh! But I have tongs! Why does that hurt? Don't be doing that to me. So it was like 26 today. But it's super humid. Well, it's not super humid, but... Pardon me. You're probably like, man, 26 degrees. Little baby over there. And maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a little baby. I'm ready for Taymonger to just be like, oh yeah, you know, it's like 44 degrees over here in the summer. I've been in 44 Celsius. I've done that. It's very hot. As you'd probably expect. We're gonna do a 3-3. Do. Perfect. Let's do that. Again, I don't really have logs, do I? Oh, there's some. My reserve. Cool. Yeah, Tay's typing up some incredibly large number to say, oh yeah, you know, it gets this hot where I live. We wrestle bears. Actually, that's more akin to where I live. Man, maybe I'm getting cold or something. Jeez. Okay. So while that's cooking, we've got our saw now. Only 400 durability? Man, we really do need iron. But I can't get iron until I beat chapter 1. That's the rule. 30 to 40 is normal here? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Like in the summer? Yeah. That checks. Like May, like this is the start of summer for us up here. So I'm thinking it'll probably be up to at least mid-30s in Vancouver. Okay, what time is it? 1800. It's late. And we're digging into our pockets a bit on these resources. Bismuth. We've got lots of bismuth. Maybe we need... I always check this like every time. Zinc. Oh, we got some zinc. But 20% is a lot of zinc. Yeah, jeez, okay. You done cooking yet? No, you're not. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. Speed it along. I should take that armor off though. Okay. Roofing time. I went to a sick restaurant today. In fact, let me be real with y'all. This restaurant opened 3 days ago. Okay? And I've been to that restaurant 3 times. I know. I'm horrible. And it's a hot pot place, and it's very good. Very, very good. And you pay based on how much your bowl weighs. I don't know if many of you are into sushi or know what tamago is, but they have tamago as a topping that you can get, and I just like copious amounts of tamago in there, okay? It's my happy place. If you are on a budget, you could probably make something for like $7. But if you're a little greedy, it can go to like $20. No problem. I think the first bowl I made was like $26, and I ate maybe like, I don't know, a third of it. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. So all the wood's over there. That's good. It's still freezing out. It's -5. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, well maybe we should just brave it. Brave the cold. Are these done yet? Oh, they are. I can do this now, right? To make like an overcoat. Fur wrap. Yeah. Why are these different? Oh, hides and okay, sorry. There's 2 pelts and one hide still. Awesome. Now we're warm. I've never had this many warm clothes in Vintage Story. Not gonna lie. Okay. In we go. Any Bowtorn hiding around here or a Shiver that's gonna jump scare me? No. Okay, we're good. So much wood. This is good. Okay. Let's do 2, 3 of those. Just turn them all into planks. Yeah, we'll do that. That should be enough for the roof. Surely. We've already dented our axe. Or our saw. Jeez. Oh yeah, I also turned down the amount of loot. Holy fudge. This... Wow, I got a message from my boss. Work tomorrow. Oh, someone messed up some stainless steel shelves. Oh. So you do welding? Is that what I'm hearing? Is it fun? I bought a sword the other day, and I have to weld it. And, like, well, I don't have to weld anything, actually. I lied. I have to, like, sharpen it and polish it and get all the rust off. It's really cool. It was $10, okay? I don't have it on me right now because I can't, you know, fly with a sword. As fun as that would be. I can't do that. It's not allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I thought... Wait, I thought tomorrow was your stat. Or is today your stat? Or is Monday your stat? Or is next Friday? I don't even remember what day it was. Shoot. Surely that's enough wood. 16... Yeah, 32 is fine. Or, oh, 24? That should do. And just like that, technically, our house is pretty safe. Right now. Awesome. So, we gotta head back down, grab a lot more wood. And make an uncomfortable number of goodies. So we're gonna make a lot of those. Because we're gonna do the balcony. And I have a plan for the balcony, so that's what's gonna happen. And we need... Oh, I'm burning through food. Am I wearing my armor still? No, I'm not. It's probably because I'm too cold. And the game likes doing that to you. Okay. Let's do that. I need more of it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like going up and just starting with this is probably fine. And I realize I've left a lot of like wood items back home, like in my other place. Like I have a bunch of roof tiles, so I will have to go grab those to make sure I'm not, spending more than I need. It's not really that important. Like I feel like we're gonna have just so much wood, but I feel like it's also just a good habit to, you know, keep track of my resources and be mindful of what I'm using and wasting. Oops. Oh, oh goody. Oh goody me. We're gonna need a lightning rod. It's really good that I remembered that because this whole thing could go up in flames. Man. Although, if two people say not to use a lightning rod right now, sorry, three people in the chat say not to use a lightning rod, I will not use a lightning rod on this house. But it has to be three people, and it has to be right now. Because I really don't want to do that, but I feel like there's some incentive there if I say I'm not going to use a lightning rod. So, if you want me to potentially have this whole roof burn down, all the walls would burn. Okay, I gotta take back my offer. You have 10, you have 1 minute to say not to use a lightning rod, okay? And potentially have my house burn down, because I really don't want that. The timer starts now. Oh boy, I hate how like 3 more people just joined in and definitely could say that. Oh. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. If they heard the offer, they heard the offer. If not, then not. Okay. And no, comments don't count on my video, okay? Because I know my commenter man's gonna say it. For sure. But at this point, I feel like people are like, man, this guy, like, he's playing on such a hard difficulty right now. Maybe we should be nice to him. So, if that's what you're thinking, thanks. Thank you kindly. 8's good. We'll start with that. No one said it. I'm actually surprised. But, thanks, I guess. I guess I get to protect my house. Oh, so good at placing these. I actually know, like, how they place, too. Like, I know the proper way to do it. But, I'm lazy. Okay, so we got this now. And part of this is gonna need to go bye-bye. Again, really depends on how big of an attic we want. I'm thinking here is the line. So, if this is true, I have to trim here. And follow it back to here. So it should actually be this block. Let's do this. So we'll tear this part down now. This is a big, big area. I can move water just for decoration. I guess I can't technically farm up here. So why do I have this big of an area? Do I even need it? I feel like maybe I don't actually need this, but... Sorry, what I miss? Oh, you missed me making an offer to the chat that I would not use a lightning rod on this house because wilderness mode fires can start. And I said if 3 people say not to use a lightning rod, I will not use one for this house. And there was silence. And there were 7 people here. So I chalked it up to everyone loves me and thinks that I need to enjoy the game a little more as opposed to torturing myself. But now that you've said what did I miss, I feel like I'm wrong, and actually people just didn't understand. That's what you missed. So really not a whole lot. This is a big balcony. What can I do up here? Like, what benefit do I have for having this? Other than, I guess it looks cool and it's more area to decorate. I feel, you know what? I just sold myself on it. That's all I need. Sometimes you just gotta relax. And I think that's what it is. Okay. So, how are we gonna do this? I guess I need just a single block here. And like that. And then we can chip this out. Now, I'm going to argue that this block is not technically floating because it's fully connected here, okay? That's my logic. But if you really want me to put support beams in, I will. Make a pool. So, I can do that because I changed the rules. I said normally you can't move water, but I made it so I can fix ugly things. So I don't know if I'll allow myself to make a pool, but it would be really nice. I need to place this. So I place it like this. What it'll do? That. So I need to place it like that. Okay, cool. But it's not a bad idea. I think it would be very nice to have a pool up here. But I have no way of actually heating that pool, you know? You gotta think about it. Like, realistically, the pool that I make up here would probably be disgusting. Because it's just stagnant water that's cold. I'd probably get some sort of nasty disease. I have to place it this way, which is not possible, so we're gonna do this. I have an axe, okay. We've got some of those. That's gonna be one of these corners. And we'll also need at least 2 of these. We'll do that for now. Small batches. Lava pool. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. By golly. Okay. Also want to say big thank you to everyone who's stuck along for the journey, because we're almost at 400 subscribers, which is more than double when I just brought this channel back, because we came back at around, like, I think it was like 180 or 190. So big thank you to everyone for sticking along and being happy. Noise? What are you calling noise? You calling my yapping noise? Dang. I knew Tay didn't like me. So this piece here is problematic a little bit. Oh, nice. Oh, noise. Oh, I see. I was like, dang. He's hating on my love that I'm sharing for everyone. I was like, all right. Won't do that again in front of Tay. But no, I get you. So we need to go at least one more higher, and then we're pretty much golden. We've got way more than enough wood to do this. 4 is fine, and then okay, let's do that. What was that? Okay, it was a whole lot of nothing. I just thought it was something. Okay. But yeah, Tay, do you do like metalworking? You said you have to fix a metal shelf. That sounds extremely interesting to me. Tell me about your work. Tell me about your line of business. And there's no good way to place these, is there? Like, can I do one of these? Nope. Like, I really have to have a solid block there, which is nasty. That's a really odd shaped hitbox, but okay. Do that. Nice you. I'll just grab the rest. Oh, lucky grab. Awesome. 2, 3. We're getting there. One block at a time. And like you. A little welding. Oh, that's fun. Polishing and fabricating. Oh, very neat. Very neat. Yeah, I was saying I have I bought a sword from a market. And it's like, it's actually pretty well, it's not well. I wouldn't say it's super well made. It's a crude short sword. It was $10. It's actual steel. It's a lot of steel. My buddies were saying the sword, like the steel alone is probably worth more than $10. And yeah, I have to sharpen that up and make it look all pretty. That's what I was doing with my week off of streaming. Was buying swords. And then I showed someone the sword and they were like, "Oh my goodness, you like swords?" And I was like, "Yeah, who doesn't like swords?" And they're like, "Here, have another one." They gave me another sword. So I might have to do something with those at some point. Is that not lined up? Or am I crazy? Okay, it is lined up. And we just have that part there for the minimum height of our roof. Grinding wheel or a whetstone? Ooh. We had what is it called? Like, I don't even know what it's called. You hold it in your hand, all right? This is like going to be like a 20 questions thing. And it has a disc that spins around really, really fast. And yeah, that's that's what it does. And you use it on metal, and I used it to scrape off most of the rust. It was like a polisher. It's like a big, like a little hand grinder, and it was cool. I could probably use some of these. Angle grinder. Yeah, that's what it's called. See, you know your stuff. Let's do that. Now, I'm a little fearful that the rest of this roof is going to look very flat because my plan was to just use oak up here. But I don't know actually if that's going to look any good at all. But if I go all the way to the top, it might also just not look very good. Hello? Somebody's in my house, I bet. Okay, well right now we'll do just some oak because we gotta just get this, you know, in a workable condition. Making an attic? Yeah, I am indeed. It's gonna be a short one. Like, this is fine, and then you go out to the balcony. It's actually a ton of room up here. By golly. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this space. Like barrels and barrels of compost. Yeah, this is a huge upgrade from where we were. Like, we can just do tons and tons of stuff. Okay. Of course, this little segment at the end is going to be a bit ugly. I'm going to do that because why not? I might also make this flush and like bring it around and, make it more like roomy up here because, I've been living with attics like that have this staircase and not really putting a wall in. But I think it could be cool and a little cleaner if I were to put a wall in. Now, I should do something here. But I'm not sure what I should do here, like how I should do it. Because I mean, bear with me here, because this looks very ugly, and I agree. I need to do something to make this connection not super ugly, and then also have, like, you know, an actual, like, output where you can walk onto it. I'm a carpenter by trade and dabble in metalwork trade right now. That's sick. I love woodworking. Like, I did that a lot in high school, and I made a bunch of pencils. And oh, hi, buddy. Are you? Oh, you're a surface boatron. Get out of here. Okay. Well, this is already much more cozy. This is good. Get this snow out of here. No more snow in my house. Should be warming up in here. I mean, I got... Am I warming up? 32.7. 32.8. Okay, nice. We are warming up. That's amazing. Okay, we'll just do some of that. Okay. Nice. Am I warming up even more? 31 point. Okay, and I'm wet too, so that's probably part of the reason I'm freezing my butt off as bad as I am. Amazing. We've got a roof and we've got, like, actual rooms now. This is, yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy with this. But I'm not happy with our upstairs situation. So we need a better entrance to said place. Oh, I've got enough blocks here. Okay. So we'll do one of those. And it's going to be storage up there. So I think, like, right in here makes the most sense to be our go up point. Is this going to be my storage room? I think it will be. It's a good balance. It's kind of in the middle-ish. Sure, let's make this our attic entrance. And I know I don't need to use ladders like that, but I'll do that for now. Oh, and it pops me out here. Interesting. So this part now is... Ooh, I kind of want to bring this, like, wrap it, and then have an overhang here. I'm not sure how that would look, though. Like, if I bring this in... Okay, we're gonna play the game of ugly build, okay? That's what we need to do. It's gotta be ugly before it looks pretty. Quote me on that. That's a good quote right there, okay? I want a double door entrance, at least. Maybe a triple. Triple door is fine, too. So if I do something like that. And we bring a log across the top if we wanted to. We don't have to. I'm just brainstorming here. I also want to see what this would look like. Like, if I'm going across like this, how nasty is it? I mean, it's kind of nasty, actually. It's pretty nasty, but we're gonna complete it like that because we're just gonna need the pieces anyway. Okay, let's do that, and then some of this. Okay, let's see what happens here. How bad is this actually gonna be? So we go like that, and then this piece needs to be rounded. I mean, it's not great. I could put another pillar in here. Okay, we're gonna leave that right now. It's nasty, but it's like it gets to the point where you build something and you're like, man, this is gross. And then you keep looking at it and you're like, well, you know what? I could live with it. And I think that's kind of what's happening with me up there right now. Oh, okay. It's looking tall. It's looking really tall. In fact, it looks a little odd with how tall it is. Okay, well we'll head in for our sleepy time because it's getting there. Right, let's do some of this. Burn this up. Okay, neighbor. Gotta go. Nice to see you. Catch up later, alligator. Absolutely, Tay. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your afternoon. I remembered what time it is over there for you. Enjoy your weekend. Boom, look at that. I even remembered what day it was. Catch you later. Good seeing you. Okie dokie. Man, we burnt through that saw. Jeez. What time is it right now? Oh my goodness, I've already been streaming for... Oh, okay, it's been an hour and a half. Okay. My plan was to go till 8:30. So we got like 15 minutes. We'll probably pretty up the house a little more. You know, as you do. Oh yeah, so I was going to talk a little more about the restaurant that I went to and spent an... You know, it's been open for 3 days and I've gone 3 times. But it's like, it's really, really good. Actually, I think I can just say what it's called. It's not a big deal. You don't know how close I am to the... Anyway, it's called Big Way Hot Pot. It's really nice. And I'd highly recommend going there. And there's a non-zero chance that if you're in Canada and there's one in Vancouver and you go there, you'll bump into me. So, you know, if you want to stalk the random little YouTuber that you found, by all means, come hang out. Let's eat hot pot together. In fact, I'll buy you a hot pot if you find me at Big Way Hot Pot. And that's a promise. The first person to find me. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna get like straight up stalked. People are gonna be like, I need free hot pot. I'm broke. Where is this guy? Okay, I think we can head back out there, kind of. Wish I had more blocks to build with. Andesite cobble. That's for the stairs, nothing else. We got more oak logs over there too, so... Okay, let's grab the andesite, because you never know. There's more here. What can we use these shingles for? Just the shingle blocks. Okay, yeah. Go figure. Oh, man, he scared me. I was like, man, there's probably going to be monsters in here. Getting used to the jump scares at this point. Not really. There's nowhere in there. You crawled out of nothing. See, maybe I'll keep the house dark, you know? I seem to be getting a lot of friends. And, okay. What are we doing here? We're gonna go look at the attic, which is up here. Man, it really, really throws me off. Okay, so the balcony's on that side. Yeah, so... Oh, it's chilly up here, okay. Okay, come on. Maybe we should, like, just put all our lights up here. It seems to be a little bit of a hot zone for our drifter friends. What's the... Medium rift activity, okay. I guess the game probably treats most of this house like a cave, so... It kind of checks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Oh, 3 in the middle. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So that's even now. Again, not the prettiest thing. I'll probably put, like, a flower pot here, and... You know... For what it's worth, yeah. Can we get up here? Okay. This is a little more nasty. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hello, Cashier Dev. Good to see you. I look at this. We've made a lot of progress on the new house, and we've got, it's very empty right now, which, as it be. But check it out. It's roomy. It's spacious at the same time. Like I think those mean the same thing. It's just great. How's your day been? Has it been lovely? Absolutely fantastic. And we got another route. Oh yeah, the loops are real. So I kind of got to think about how I'm going to furnish this now. I think we can bring some tables in. No, we can't bring tables in. We got to figure out this loot room first, okay? That's what we're going to do. This is Vintage Story, right? It is absolutely Vintage Story. But it's not Vintage Stewery. That's, well, I don't even know why I talk anymore sometimes. So I can stack these on top of each other. I don't know how good of an idea that is. I do want this place to be pretty. Something like that is fine. And I'll probably do the same over here. Okay. I kind of want to do something cool in here, a little more decorative. Like I want some panache. Maybe I'll put a table, and then raise something up and put a chest on it. I think there could be some fun to be had there. My day has been good. How's your day? Honestly, today was pretty good. It was a good day. I got so much done at work that it actually started to feel like I was doing things. Like it was productive. Which is not normal, to say the least. But it was a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. And I feel like putting a table here is a bad idea because I'm going to whip around this corner and be like, oh my goodness, I need my compost, and then... But also, I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it there. Okay, we got a corner here. Who knows what I'm going to put there? Now the kitchen. I'm going to do a special counter for the kitchen, I think. Like, have something wrap. I kind of want an island. Yeah, I'll do maybe an island. This corner, who knows what I'm going to put there. So I've got a spare table. Where should I put the spare table? For now, I'll put it in that corner. Let's make sure we got some good nails. I don't know how to feel about this floating chest, though. I think it kind of looks a little ugly. What is the best way to do this? I wish I could split this in half, and I can't, and that's really bothersome to me, but... Oh, I mean, I could put it here and here. That's fine. And then what I do is get some... Ooh, what block should I use? I'll use... Yeah, I'll use this. See how it looks. And I can make a shelf out of this. So, I know you're like, whoa, that looks really nasty. And you're right, it does look nasty. But we're going to grab a chisel and a hammer, and we're going to make it work. So, let's grab you. How much durability do you have? 7? That's not enough. Chisel. Okay, let's go make that shelf. So we chisel, bang, 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 bang. I know, very rough. But we can work with this to start. So we'll bring it down a notch. Okay. Well, 2's probably better. And honestly, maybe even just a hook down like that. We can trim out that. Let's sit here. I think that's probably the best way to do it right now. Although it does look a little interesting. Oh, can I not get in there? Oh, what's the cheesy way to do this? Okay, let's go like that. Oh, that works too. Okay, yeah. Dude. That's kind of interesting. And I could also, in a pinch, if I want to be really weird with it, I could bring like a beam across, but I don't think I will. I could also do something in the middle here. I'll leave that like that for now. That's really good looking. Oh, thanks, cashier. You know, that means a lot. Hopefully, Rowan is absolutely blown away and has no way of competing with our sick house. Yeah, I'm okay with it. On a glance, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a shelf. It's a little funky shelf, but I think it's good. So let's grab a chest and bring it in because I want to put it on top of this. In here, no clue what's going to be happening. Okay. Maybe flower pots, which means I should start working on some flower pots. Actually, I can just craft some right now. A raw clay planter, yeah, and then flower pot. Let's do a lot of those, and then 3 of these big ones as well. Which I feel like is still not going to be enough. I feel like the big ones are just better. And I might need more clay. No, I got a lot of clay in there. Okay. Yeah, I wanna spruce it up. You need to have the flowers. You need to have the decor. You really need things to look cluttered because Vintage Story does a beautiful job at handling clutter. So you got to lean into that. And that's kind of the name of the game. Okay. Also, cashier, did you change your icon? I feel like you've changed your look. I like it. It's very green. Although I might assume you're just a commenter. Yeah, my friends made this. Oh, okay. No, it's cool. It's nice. Also, thank you. Anytime. Anytime. Okay. Do you get up to anything fun? Do anything cool today? I'm addicted to Hot Pot now officially, and I'm not ashamed of it at all because they also have bubble tea there, and I've been on my bubble tea rant a few times, but I am a bubble tea enjoyer, so Hot Pot and bubble tea is like it's too good to be true for me. Not really anything today. That's so fair. It's getting really warm where I'm at, and I'm right by the ocean, so it's very humid. So really, it's just kind of laying low. Although I am going camping tomorrow, and I might film a Vintage Stewery episode in the woods, because I feel like there's some fun to be had there. Okay. Oh, I know. I have a bit of a backlog right now. I think I've got 3 episodes that need to come out. And, I was away last week. That's why there was none. I was actually in a tent in Kelowna because I was visiting some geeps. So, but I've got the videos, and then maybe after that I'll do a Vintage Stewery in the woods. So I've got a nice metal pot that I can do it in. Like it kind of looks exactly like this, but metal. So it's cool. Oh yeah, clay forming. It's okay. Once we finish the first layer on all these, which is very, very soon, we'll be able to just duplicate layer and they'll all be complete. Well, that's probably better for my hand to just hold right click. I was at work today and it was a little bit slow. So like I'm sitting there working, like I've got stuff to do. And my buddy, he just starts clicking his mouse like really, really fast. And then I'm like, I kind of look at him and he like gives me a look and he's not doing anything. In fact, he had the mouse unplugged. He is just, making noise for the sake of making noise. So I just start, like, I break out my years of cookie clicker. And, yeah, it's so bad, man. Like, that's how you know it's slow in the office, when you start clicking a mouse as fast as you can for enjoyment. But, like, I don't know. Actually, how fast can I click? I kind of want to take a test. Okay, let me do this. Let me prove to you how fast I can click things. Clicker speed test. Okay, CPS test. Okay, let's see. Okay, click here to start playing. I'm ready. I don't know how long this is supposed to go. 11.2. I'm not warmed up though. That's 11.2 out the gate. I don't know if that's good. The stream is buffering. Oh, sorry. I pulled up a click speed test. The stream's still there. Don't worry. It should be, at least. I was just goofing off to get my 11.2 score. Oh, now my game froze. Okay, now we're back. We're good. Sorry, I got derailed by my own thing. All right. I guess I shouldn't be holding this hammer. It makes me more hungry. Hey, yo. You want to come in, hang out? Help me build some clay pots? I'm sure he would. He'd be great at this kind of thing, wouldn't you? You want to come in? I don't want you to come in. I don't know how to feel about him being able to see me through doors. Although maybe if they're smart, they would just, like, stockpile the door, because it's, like, reasonably... That's how you'd get into a house. Have you tried any mods with Vintage Story? I've got one right now to make the game harder, but I've not tried any, like, content mods, if that's what you're asking. I'm interested in trying them, but I still am getting a lot of enjoyment out of the base game. So we'll see if I branch out and try some mods at some point. Maybe after this challenge, I'll do that. But, like, I'm interested in some of the stuff they've got. The combat overhaul mod looks interesting. But, yeah, why? Are there any mods in particular you were thinking of that would be good for me to try? Because I'm all ears. How does that mod make the game harder? Well, Cashier, I'm so glad you've asked. All the crops give 1/4 the crop rate, like their yields. So I'm really, like, bare bones on food. Like, you break a turnip that's stunted and it might not drop any food. So that's what I'm playing with right now. And the crops need more nutrients as well. I think that's all I modded. All the other changes are just, like, base game adjustments. In the description of this video is the in-depth list of everything I've changed for this difficulty. I've also locked iron behind the completion of Chapter 1 and steel behind Chapter 2. Hopefully to further encourage some difficult gameplay. But yeah, I'm actually finding the food was a big problem at the start, but now it's kind of just like, it is what it is. It's not actually too bad. Oh, interesting. Okay, stacks up to 8. Cool. What time is it? 1 a.m. I can go back and sleep, so we're gonna do that. You're covered in snow. Temporal Gear? No. -7. I feel like these are gonna be stunted due to cold. Oh, yeah, they are. Shoot. Maybe I should go break all those. In fact, I think I will. Just get all my seeds together and hopefully I get some seeds back, because I think them withering is not a good thing. Wake up, wake up. Let's not sleep yet. Let's make sure the clay burn's going. We'll do a big pot and 4 little pots, because that seems good. I will need to go out there and get more dry grass. That shouldn't be an issue since they fixed it. Before, if you did this, you wouldn't get anything. So that's good. When I first played this game, I got jump scared by the drifter things. Oh, I still get jump scared by the drifter things. Like, he's gonna cast a stone at me, and I'm gonna, like, flip out of my chair. Or, like, I mostly just get jump scared by bears now, because they're the only thing that is really a threat, other than, like, very high tier monsters. Hello, Mr. Boatron. You look so ominous there. That's sick. He's aura farming. Okay, let me get a screenshot. Yeah, that was cool, bro. Okay, let me run inside with no HUD. That was cool. He's a cool looking dude. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Okay, we'll put this in here for now and get the sticks. Do. I'm not in a rush for these, but also I might as well just use... Do I have wood here that I can use? I don't. Okay, fine. I'll use coal on them, even though they're, like, such a bad idea to do that. Okay. I don't think it was a drifter, actually. Oh, really? Was it a shiver? Like the really fast guy? Who is the we you speak of? You can clearly not see I'm doing all the background work. Wait, what? Was it drifter, actually? Who is this we you speak of? I think it's called the shiver. Yes. Yeah, no. The shivers are... Ugh. The good thing with them is they don't hit very hard. In normal speak, I carry the channel. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? I called it. I called it. See, I got your guys' colors confused because you're both green. And I knew that would happen. Hello, just a commenter. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy you're here. This is great. I haven't seen you in a while, I feel. So I'm glad. I'm building... Whoa, yeah, actually, just a comment. You're going to love this. I've got a house now. I'm building the house. And it's nice. Let me show you what I've got so far. I feel like you're going to see it and you're going to be like, ow. Well, if it was my house, I would have done a diamond floor. I don't know where this is coming from. Just commenter. You're great. Okay. Okay, we're officially digging into our supply of food now. So let's hope that this food can last us. Would Ziggy approve? That's a good question. I don't know if Ziggy would approve. You know, it's really funny to me that Ziggy's just out there somewhere in real life, okay? My Chinese exchange student. My dream is to get big enough on this channel that I can find Ziggy. That's my dream, okay? And I'll have to show Ziggy's castle. I haven't chatted with this guy in probably over 10 years. But we gotta find Ziggy, okay? If you don't know what Ziggy's castle is, I've got another mini-series that's... well, it's not even a mini-series. It's a main series, I'd say. Called Update Unlocked, where I play beta, like alpha Minecraft. And I update the game based on how many subscribers I get. And we're building this castle to honor Ziggy, my Chinese exchange student who built castles out of dirt. So, that's why I want to find Ziggy. Living a normal life, not knowing any of the events transpiring relating to him. Honestly, though, he's probably forgotten about the dirt castle. I love how the music stopped as soon as I said that. Like I said something wrong. But, like, yeah, he probably has forgotten. I've watched one of your streams on that series, I think you have. If I was playing Minecraft and it looked like Minecraft, it was probably that series. Otherwise, it was Flintcraft, which is a long-lost art. Far, far away. Okay, come on, Turnip Stew. I know you can't be taking that long. Don't let me starve. Don't do it. Don't do it, Turnip Stew. I think I might head out and go hunting a little bit. I know as soon as just a commenter gets here, it's like the whole stream was building. And now that he's here, I have to go out and hunt. But I would like to make my food last as long as possible, because I don't think this is going to make me through a day. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, let's sleep. I bet I... Oh my goodness, I always wanted to try older versions of Minecraft, but never gotten to because I always distracted myself. Honestly... Oh, pardon me, jeez. A hot pot speaking. You guys should try beta 1.7.3. I think that's... Like, if you're going to start with an old version, I think that's the version. Especially if you played that version growing up. Like, it's... Getting into it, it's like there's a lot of good in that version. I don't need this. I'm going to take this, put this here. What did I just pick up? Pickaxe? Oi! Why did he shoot? You're way over there. Okay, bye-bye. Planks, boards. Undrop your phone? Yeah, really. It doesn't work like that. You see the grave consequences? Crash here. Okay, commenter. That is our current block house that we have, okay? So, do I have to take you out? Oh, I do gotta take you out. Alright, buddy. Come here. Come here. And now you run away. No, you lost your chance. Lost your chance. By the way, Cashier, are you actually a dev, like, programmer? Actually, that's a great question, commenter. I had no idea. I never crossed my mind to ask. What do you think of the crib, commenter? It's still got some work that needs to be done. But it's a lot bigger, and I'm starting to furnish some of the rooms. Is that a goat I hear? Or is that just the goat by my house? It is the goat by my house, okay. Although, you know, we actually have, like, so much bread. Or, like, wheat. We could probably do so much with that. Okay, let's harvest this farm, though. Stunted due to cold. If I break this, do I get a seed? I don't. Okay, we're breaking all of these. Yeah, we gotta break them all. That's really a bummer, but... Now, these can still grow. So anything close, I might let be. But I don't think the flax is gonna make it. It's good till -5. Yeah, you know, I feel like someone's gonna be screaming at me not to do this, but I think I just got to, okay? Because if there's a risk that I lose the seeds, like, completely, it's just not worth it. This is what happens when Peak Master locks in. I know some Lulu coding. I know block coding for certain things, and right now I'm trying to learn Java code. Oh, Java's fun. I really want to learn Java as well. I learned Python, and that's probably it, to be honest with you. I like reading code, figuring it out, and then changing it. So, you know, backseat coding. Scratch and M Creator? Oh, yeah. M Creator is a lot of experience that I get. Lula? Drop that dev title out of your name henceforth? Nah, JK, what do you block code? Like Scratch? Yeah. Oh, man, M Creator's fun. Man, I swear, I picked up Flintcraft the other day to work on it. Like, seriously, like, I actually opened it and started doing stuff. And then the whole thing broke. And I'm like, man, I remember now why I got burnt out working on this. Because everything would break in M Creator. And then I'd have to, like, recompile everything and, like, do a big search. And then, like, not do anything. Go to bed. Devastated. Like, man, what am I going to do? Wake up, load it, and it works. Sorry, that's my jank M Creator rant for you. I know, no, a little strong of a word. JavaScript, C++, and very, very tiny Java. Oh, okay, nice. I feel like Java's becoming a forgotten language, but also it's not because it's like everywhere. The carrots aren't even stunted. Have I been breaking carrots? I haven't. Okay. Okay, I'll let those sit for right now. That the fennel's gonna make it, I think. Rye is also probably gonna make it. Okay, maybe I should be reading what I'm breaking, because Rye's good to -12. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I'll break the flax though. Anything that's not 8 out of. Maybe I just shouldn't be doing this. I feel like someone's gonna comment and be like, well, actually, the seed drop just caps out at blah, blah, blah. Oh, it probably does too. Oh, well. Wait, Rye's good, right? Yeah, Rye's chilling. Okay. What about Spelt? -5. Okay, I'll bring the Spelt back. Yeah, I know. It's 8 out of 9. It's fine. Is it fine, actually? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Maybe I'll just leave it all. Parsnips are still not ready. Man. Love some parsnips right now. All this flax is... Oh, it's so close, all of it. How hot is it here? It's 4 degrees. Oh, and it's... Oh, it is stunted, though. Okay. Also made some games using JSL. Oh, yeah. Java's kind of transforming into a different language slowly, not gonna lie. Oh, has it changed that much? That's fair. Red block? What's the red block for? Oh, for block coding? Red square. Oh. I see. I did not realize you were a red square enjoyer. Yeah, I bet people are going to be screaming at me for what I've just done, but I had to do it. I did not have to do it. I took a chance, okay? We've got enough seeds now that next year, like if we lose everything, 2 stacks of flax, it's crazy. This, by law, has to stay in this chest, which is a bit of a bummer. But, oh, we're full up on rice seeds. Okay. I'll start putting them in here. Overflow. Moderately low-level language to a more high-level language. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's maybe good, potentially. I'm not too sure what's necessarily good in a coding language, but I feel like if it's complicated... I don't know. I feel like you want something that's very modular and flexible when it comes to coding languages. But then modular makes it less flexible. So really, it's a battle between them. The only reason why I want to learn Java is for Minecraft modding. That's so valid. That's also the only reason I want to learn Java. Okay, what do we need to do? Is it late already? It's late. My goodness. And I'm like going to be out of food. I can't really hunt to the same extent because of the time of day. But, if I go over yonder, maybe I'll see something and all. Levels doesn't mean complexion, it means how much it interacts with its hardware. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Farewell, Cashier. Thank you for tuning in and joining us for Vintage Story. I almost said Stewery. I kind of want to live stream a Vintage Stewery episode. Maybe I'll do that at some point, just for the fun of it. Make something horrible. I see no food. Good night, Cashier. Yes, good night. Oh, you said good night. Now I got really tired. How long have I been streaming for? It might be time. It might be that time again. I know. Oh yeah, just a commenter. Did you get a good look at my house? Did you get a good look at this place? I want to make sure you did. Because I know you're into the building shenanigans, so I figured it would be wise to show you what I've got. And this, I don't know what room this is going to be. This is going to be a kitchen. I'm going to put a countertop in here. In fact, I'll make the countertop. Why not? Let's make it out of oak logs. Oak's a bit boring, but I do something like what? Ooh, can I make that not connected? If I chisel, does it disconnect? Doesn't. Guess I like the house for like the 45th time. Good. You know, I just need the emotional support commenter, so I appreciate the I appreciate it. How does one want to do this? That fence makes it kind of annoying. I could actually just get rid of this fence. It's not a big deal. I could get rid of 2 of these and then turn this into a bit more of a wall, which is fine. Like, that's chill. And I need a little bit of walnut. Okay. But yeah, how was your day, commenter? Did you do anything fun? Get up to anything crazy? Or was it pretty chill? You just vibing. Living your life. Okay. I'll do that, and I'll bring this across. I don't like how that merges. If I do that, now how would I want to chisel this if I was going to chisel it? Peakmaster, have you made any games using Unity before? No. I have not made a game using Unity before, but that is something I'm interested in doing. I did the Unity, like, tutorial. Get that out of here. And I think from there, I don't know if I did anything substantial. I had an idea for some stuff I wanted to do, but... Well, it's the second to last day of school today, so yay. But the rest of today was pretty chill day. We ate dinner for an hour ago, though. Oh, 10:30 p.m. for you. Oh, my goodness. It's so late for everyone who chimes in. Oh, I know what I want to do. And I keep wrecking things by chiseling them before I actually have the idea. But we'll take this. We'll bring all these back. Okay, please, axe, make it to the end. Sick. Let's grab this piece. We can actually use it. We can't use this one, though. We'll get rid of that. That's interesting, to say the least, with the lighting. So we'll do this, and then what we do is... Okay, yeah, we'll bring this across, which I know is scandalous, crazy. We chisel it up. So we've got a bit of a table going. I want it to be thinner. But I don't like how the top of the table looks right now. Okay, yeah. Good. And then what we do is we take an even smaller amount off the top of the table. But we'll do it like this. Now, you weird for using the tutorials? I used it to, like, show me how to do things. But, like, most of it was just, like, how to move the camera. And I'm like, okay. This isn't that helpful. You know? So. I actually really like that wood color in there. That's cool. But, yeah. I made the stinking, like, mouse game where you drive him around. I say drive because he doesn't animate. He just slides. So, that was something. You still weird? Looks kind of like a bench. Yeah, it does look like a bench, doesn't it? My plan is to add something between here. It actually kind of looks cool, though. Like, I feel like if I was, you know, around, I'd just do the, like, use this for what it is, like a table. Where's the saw? There's the saw. Oh, I could mix and match wood on that table. In fact, that might be an idea. So what if I do that, and then we go like this, and we go chow, and we add that. Peak master eating from a trough? Yeah. You caught me. Darn. My secret's out, commenter. Please don't share it too much, okay? You know, honestly, I think this will look interesting. At least different enough. The urge to ask you what you think about this table, commenter, like 30 times is insane. Just to bug you. But I won't. I won't. I promise. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll ask you this, just commenter, because I know you're an opinionated fellow. Do you prefer update unlocked, or do you prefer Vintage Story? I know you're not a huge fan of Vintage Story. I don't know if your opinion of that has changed. Or does it really not matter what game? Because I'm also going to start doing, I think, random Mondays occasionally, every random amount of time per month. What's your dream goal in life? Is taking the role of Loopy and asking random questions? Oh, yeah? Vintage Story. Oh, you prefer the Vintage Story now. Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of want to chisel into this and, like, have some of the wood. I feel like, realistically, you could do something like this, where it's, like, attached to the wood. I'll try it. Why not? I'll do that. Let's see how that looks. My goal? That's a great question. And something that I haven't really had for a long time. Which isn't a great answer. I'd like, honestly, I'd really like to do this full time. I think it would be a lot of fun, and you've been brainwashed? That's, yeah, fair enough. This makes it look connected, and also like something that I see in wood, like normal woodworking. So I think I'll leave it just because it's kind of cool. All right, table complete. How do I grab that? Okay. Put this here. Just kidding, I'm gonna put it there. It's a scary house, though. We need some more lights in here. All right, let's get the flower pot. How much food do we got? Empty on food already? See, this is what I'm saying. It's not ideal. My ultimate dream goal in life is to like and subscribe to reach the next update in Update Unlocked. Oh my goodness. That's your life goal, just a commenter. You're on the right path, son. Okay? You're we're gonna get there, just a commenter. We're gonna get to beta 1.7.3. I just want to make sure I can play one more time before we update, because I want to finish that massive farm we were building. You know? And now that I've got World with me, it's like, it's a grand old time. Did I just... totally messed that up. Let's grab this. Okay, I gotta make sure I put some food on the stove because I'm gonna start starving. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. That's a pretty good goal, just a commenter. Pretty good goal. I think the next goal might be 1,000. Which feels weird to say. But I think that will give us a decent amount of time in beta. By the way, I haven't watched past the Ziggy episode in that series. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, there's... What's happening? Are these both the same? Okay, good. I don't want to say there's not a lot happening. There's definitely... We dug the pit. That's been completed. We worked on a lot of other structures. Like, honestly, it's probably worth just, like, clicking through an episode and watching, like, 20 seconds of it. Just to see what's... 500 should be the next goal? The thing is, you say that, it goes so quick. And we're going to be on beta 1.7.3. And to be honest, that's the reason I started the series, was for that version. So I kind of want to be there for a long time. If that makes sense. At top, I think I had a different flower over here too that I could use. Heather, yeah, Heather's good. Can't believe you didn't start the series by playing Infiniminer. Oh, I said series, and then now Siri is listening to me. Get out of here. I think something, you know, I think there's something fishy going on with some Apple updates, because hello? Hello? I heard somebody. Am I gonna get jumped? I'll put this torch here because why not? My Siri just stopped working very well. Now, granted, I don't think it ever really worked that well, but I don't know, it feels a little off. Wow, this makes a very metal noise for a clay pot. Something feels wrong about putting them there. Maybe I will... I kind of want to raise it up and put it there. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, we get rid of this. Who wants a raised chest? I'll tell you, nobody wants a raised chest. But what we can do is place... we'll split this into 2 slabs. Place the slabs here and here. Type everything by hand. Only use soy boys. That's so fair. I only do Siri to change music while I'm driving. Like, that's my main thing that I'd use it for, or to, like, hands-free call somebody while I'm driving. I should, once again, emphasize that, because I feel like that needs to be said. Because I don't use it for anything else. Oh, actually, one thing I've used Siri for in the past is if I've lost my phone, but I know it's close by, I'll just start yelling for Siri. Or I'll put my AirPods in, and it'll connect to my phone, and then I'll tell Siri to set an alarm for like 10 seconds. And then I'll take my AirPods out, so then it disconnects from my phone, and then it rings my phone. And I think that's like the smartest thing I've ever done with Siri. What do I want this to look like? I kind of want it to be... This is not really what I wanted it to look like, but... Hey, it's a plant holder nonetheless. Is that uneven? Okay, no, it's good. I can't walk through it, but it's not like I'm gonna need to walk through it. Angstrom level plans? Like, honestly, I've never felt like such a mastermind with Siri before. Little flower there, little flower there. That's we're getting there. It's starting to look nice. And I need a flower pot somewhere else. This block right here. Boom. This fence gone. Needs to be a flower pot. Needs to be a flower pot on an oak log. I don't know about the oak log part. I'm not gonna lie. This is the ideal block because it's part of that, and then we put a nice diagonal flower pot on it, and we can put some red top in there. Oh, mwah. That's good. That's good. Getting a little Picasso over here. Okay, we got 2 more flower pots. I'm gonna put one. Oh yeah, one there. Yeah. And then these guys, we could do 2 of the red top to make it nice and even. There's something nice about that. That's looking good. That's looking good. We're going to do 2 clay ovens right here and here. Ooh, we could store wood underneath here. I think that's also a good idea. Might be getting ahead of myself just a smidge, but... Why you not make your house out of steel blocks? Are you scared? It's okay. I know you're not a pro like some of us. Listen here, just a commenter. I'm choosing to challenge myself, okay? And I've locked steel behind chapter 2. That's why my house isn't made out of steel. No other reason, okay? End of story. Otherwise, my house would be like 3 times bigger than this and made out of steel, okay? And I was a fool, and I just realized I haven't made, Dang it, I gotta run back home and eat something. Maybe I'll pop a crock open. And just start munching on that. Food in here? Nope. Crock time. When do these spoil? 100 days? Oh my goodness. 1.1 years? I feel bad opening these. 60 days? Oh man, all of these are quite good. Raw chicken egg. Falls fennel. And those all got like forever on them. Okay, I'll pop open the lowest one. 131, 63. Feels like such a waste, but really, they're here for winter. I have to tell myself that. They're here specifically for the winter that I'm in. So, okay. It's kind of weird thinking that I crocked this like 30 hours ago in-game, probably. It's like a weird thought that like the preparation I've made from way back when, since probably before we had this expansion on the house, is now what I'm eating. I don't know, there's something special about that not a lot of people would understand, I'm sure. I'm gonna start moving stuff into, so I'm gonna grab my clay oven. Oh man, this house is gonna get gutted. Well, at least we got Loopy Rabbit with us. Start focusing on not vengeance, and yeah, fair enough. Okay, we got a decent amount of food. I really hope it's enough. Let me take stock really quick. We don't have enough food. Oh, we might have enough food. Like, this grain is what's carrying us, and we haven't even touched it yet. And, yeah, I think I was a fool for breaking part of that farm. A lot of the stuff was close, and it wasn't stopped growing, so we could have had a chance of getting stuff. And we already have more seeds than we would have had the start of this year, so... I thought I saw something again. Okay. Tripping. Do that, and break you. I'll just leave that for now. That's fine and dandy. Place that there. Okay. Let's chop up a... Whoa! A little spinjitzu over there. Let's do that. And... one more is fine, yeah. load this up. It's like perfect. Now, one thing that I wish was in this game, and I totally understand that it isn't because it's actually probably a nightmare to code, but being able to stack this up to like halfway through the block would be so cool. I mean, this is already quite nice, and I got my clay oven. I'll put it right there. I need a barrel in here with water. How does one make a barrel again? It's like... Is it just like that? Is it like that? No. How do I make a barrel? Oh, yes, sticks, because everyone knows you need sticks for a barrel. Actually, no, I say that, but I think, like, the wrapping, like the metal wrapping on the barrel, that's probably what the sticks represent being. Which makes perfect sense. One barrel's fine. I'll do 2 barrels. You know, we gotta make things pretty. What other clutter can I put in there? For the kitchen, specifically. I guess I can make a ground fire. We need to do that. When will Willow stream next? I missed a few of his streams, and I wanted to check in with the replacement. Willow's good. Willow's actually at an event tonight. That's why he's not in the stream right now. But yeah, no, he's been good. I think he's gonna stream next week. I think. When's Canada Day? It's July. Okay, he's gonna stream in July, and I'm probably gonna have him over for more Update Unlocked because I think he wants to play that too, which is always good. Okay, so we got those 2. Can I replace these crooked? Does that work? Like, can I? No, I can't. Okay. And I feel like a log table is more sensical in that corner. Put another flower pot there, probably. Make this place nice and pretty. Yeah, it was definitely a very good idea breaking these into some quadrant rooms because... Yeah, this is good. This is nice. Ah, yes. 3 small sticks and 3 planks make a full barrel. Honestly, you're right, just a commenter. And these barrels, I think, have metal on them. So I think the sticks are supposed to represent these rings because they're supposed to, like, keep the barrel tight. But that's a lot more than 3 planks. Oh, well, if this gives you 12... Yeah, actually, it might be closer than you think, like, plank-wise. Like, the amount of planks actually on this model going into this wood. But I still think you're right. Canada Day sounds like some crazy propaganda just for you to drink more syrup and eat more maple leaves. Hey, now! Don't criticize my diet. I'll have you know, maple syrup's very good for you. So I actually don't know if it's very good for you. That's what I've been taught, though. Part of the propaganda. Okay, I think I'm going to check on my crops over here. I'll do another run through of this. Fennel, still not grown. 8 of 9. Yeah. Yeah, these gotta be going. Well, I will probably end here also because my buddy's probably going to tell me that to A, break all of these, or B, just let him ride out. So I will take his word because he seems to be an expert at this game. Maple leaves and Timbits, sorry. You know, you say that, I actually had Timbits today. So, you know, hats off to you, commenter. That's a good one. Because they're doing, like, FIFA in Vancouver. And... Am I going to FIFA? No, I'm not going to FIFA. But, yeah, they're doing that. So they have all these weird Timbit flavors. And I had some today because they brought them to work. So, Yeah, that was fun. I think I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna run away now because I streamed later than I wanted to, but I had a lot of fun. So just a commenter, and Cashier Dev, and Willow, and the other guy, Flame something something. Thank you guys for tuning in. It means a lot, and I will see you on Saturday in a Vintage Story episode, and on Tuesday with another stream. So, fare thee well, everyone, and thank you again very much for tuning in. Oh wait, I still remember your Timbits and apple juice diet, by the way. I will never forget. Yeah, that was bad. Um, it was actually really good though. It was fun. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Absolutely, I will not. I refuse. If they start nibbling, I'm gonna lose my mind. Just for you, just a commenter. Just for you. Bye bye. That's a weird chunk of my roof. That's not has snow on it. Okay. Oh Nelly. How do I end my stream? Just kidding. I'm doing a bit.